I think courses like this are like such a gem because it's accessible for lots of people, and it's really a great place to keep yourself motivated and inspired in writing, especially when you speak with other people with lots of different experiences and stuff.
What attracted me was the focus on underrepresented writers, the focus on writing kind of script style forms, and working with people that I hadn't worked with before, so something new, and the length of the course as well suited me.
I was interested in basically discovering writing and approaches to writing skills, and seeing how you were doing that in a kind of like contemporary format.
I wanted to learn more about script writing, see my capabilities, push myself out there to obviously mix with other people as well.
As I say, script writing is not something I've ever done before. So for me, I found out things about how I write that I didn't even know. I found a style of writing I didn't even know I had. I also found that I was, on one particular week, kicked squarely out of my comfort zone, which I appreciated a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the majority of the exercises that we've done and the things that we've covered are things which are completely new to me. So yeah, kind of exercising that side of my brain was sometimes a bit like, what? But ultimately, it showed me that I can do much more than I think I can do in terms of writing, and I feel like there's more possibilities now for me as a writer, if I can be so bold.
Being online is something we've all had to adjust to, and it is a challenge. So for me, I find it quite hard to do stuff online, and so when I do opt to do something, it's something that I really want to do to start with, because I much prefer the in-person. But I think what's been great about this course is the pace of it has been perfect. The length of it sort of being 2 hours and having a break in the middle, and also knowing kind of a bit of structure has been really helpful for me to stay engaged. And also, I think the added incentive of the outcome and the performance and things also definitely held my engagement and kept me going with it. So yeah, it's worked really well for me.
The thing that I found really exciting was actually seeing my words being acted out by a professional actress, and the totally different dynamics that brought, and the kind of interactions with the director, the actress, and myself, and the ability to kind of make suggestions, and just to see how different people interpreted the text. Because obviously you write it in one way, but actually the way that it's interpreted and performed from another person's perspective can actually be really beneficial and add in things that you'd never seen yourself. So the whole collaborative process of it and seeing it acted out at, such a high standard by these amazing professionals that we've had the opportunity to work with, that for me has been the real highlight of it.
Really enjoyed it. I'd probably be looking at doing it again if there was a possibility.
You know why I dream, Nick? Because dreaming's all I have. Look at you. In your costume, trying to be someone you're not. Kenny's got you dancing on a string. You've become his puppet, and for what? Success? Fame? Girls? It's not a costume if it don't come off. And yet here I am, all dressed up, ready to act, ready to entertain Jerry's bullshit for another night. in the hopes of achieving an unachievable dream. The difference is you can stand up to Kenny. You got other options, other open doors. Jerry's holding the door open for me so that I can be a cog in his press house machine. An ornament on his desk. A trophy for his collection. He doesn't give a damn if I write good stories. Don't let Kenny change you. Sex might sell, but you're not a sellout. The world makes it difficult for us to take control of our own lives when we never get handed the reins.
Like the waves of the sea, I come crashing into land with drama, volition, and explosive performance. The prima donna, the entertainer, the walking comedy show. Yes, I am all of that. ADHD, the gift of eccentricity. My impulsive, spontaneous decisions keeps people on their toes, and life is never boring. The risk taker, the go-getter, the woman in the arena. What is she going to do next? You're brave, I hear them say. These characteristics are true to myself, and yet they are only the yin, not my yang. Like the sea, I reached a point in which I must retreat. I hit the wall. A shift in opposing forces takes place. The moment of sensory overload as the magnetic pull of the moon ushers me backwards. The bright lights, the vibrant music, the chatting buzz of the crowd becomes too much. The crowds are confused. They don't understand. She's got so much energy normally, what's wrong? But I don't have time to explain. I need a dark room. I need to lie down. I need to close my eyes. I need to rest. So here I am, the hidden me, the yang to my yin, the introvert desperate for solitude. It's like my brain has run out of charge. I need to plug myself in. So the 20-minute timer pings on my phone. I'm back in the room, calm and refreshed. My second wave is ready to roll out once more. And so the cycle begins. I am like the sea, a formidable force that ebbs and flows, designed by nature and yet divergent in nature.
Why does everyone keep saying this to me? Oh, don't worry, you'll be all right. Well, what if I'm not? I mean, what do they know? I can't count how many people have come up to me tonight and said, next year will be your year. I can feel it. Well, what if next year is just as shit as this year? What if my dog dies? What if I get fired? What if I get told I've got 10 months to live the same day I see my best friend kiss my girlfriend? Yeah. What if I stub my toe? What if I stub my fucking toe every day of the year? Nobody knows. Maybe I'm just going to have to deal with it. The endless shitstorm. I know what you're going to say. That I'm wallowing in misery. Well, maybe I need to. Maybe everyone telling me that the world is going to be sunshine and flowers tomorrow just prolongs the thunder. I'm not asking anybody to fix any of this for me. I'm not telling anybody to paint over what I'm going through. I'm just asking people to stay with me during this. Not sugarcoat it. Not lie about it. It is what it is. And what if I've just had enough? And what if that's just okay?
Everybody, shh, shh. Steve, shh. Everybody, clink, 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 clink. I'd like to, here among us, right now, is someone who should not be here. We have an imposter, a faker, a bloody charlatan in our midst, and I, for one, cannot stand for it any longer. This person is here right now. You all know her pretty well. And I'm surprised you haven't noticed any sooner. This person has been hanging around here as if they are one of us, when in fact, they never belonged here, and they never will. This person who you've wrongfully praised. This person is me. Now, I say this with the greatest respect to all of you. You're all so talented and hard-working. I'm not like you. I'm different. All my life I've felt this sadness, this melancholy, if you will, because I have never seen any of my passions through to the end. I have lived a life full of disappointments. I know I am a disappointment, but this, my confession, this feels worse than disappointment. It feels like defeat.
A single stream of tears mournfully cascades down my face. It envelops every individual imperfection with its presence before leaving its mark like a slug's, a glistening, tactile trail. Silently it moves past my ajar lips unaffected by the soft semblance of breath. As it reaches the hair on my chin, it momentarily settles, forming a droplet. Bends and refracts the dull tones of my patchwork beard. Sight of my reflection starts to become hazy as a liquid gathers across my iris and the whites of my eyes. Something's off. With an unsteady shake, my arm raises to the bathroom mirror. Condensation collects as the air of the room becomes heavy, like a slowly emerging storm cloud. My fingers waver as they reach what should be a moment of unquestionable symmetry. Their hand doesn't meet mine. I retract my fingers as my eyes become a flood. I blink, half blink as my eyelashes become coated in liquid, A sentimental wave surges down my face and makes contact with that one still teardrop. Overwhelmed, it is forced to fall. As it passes my naked body, it distorts the shapes of my skin, capturing muted flecks of light through the half-open blinds and subtly frosted windows. Upon contact with the scratched wooden floor, the teardrop is thrown into disarray. As it smashes and fractures, a piercing sound emerges and penetrates my mind, a war between ascending decibels and ferocious clarity. The mirror starts to fracture at its weakest moments. Thick, slow, black, iridescent residue congeals at its wounds. At the point of dripping, it crystallizes. My reflection, they turn away as condensation shrouds their presence, and a single crack covers their fading face. Voice shattered as the moment I now exist within attempts to make a sound. Where am I, if not here?
I mean, how bad can it really be? It's just one, isn't it? And that's what you bloody said last time. And that was last time. I made a mistake. Sorry. What's to say you won't make a mistake now? Why would now be any different? I wish you could see what you're doing to yourself. Doing what? I'm fine. Oh, please. How can you even begin to say that you're fine? Easy. I'm fine. Nothing wrong with me. Chill out. How can you expect me to just chill out when we both know what happens next? Look, nothing is gonna happen. I don't know what you're talking about. You worry too much. Well, one of us has to. You are going down such a path of self-destruction right now, and you totally refuse to see it. How can you not care in the slightest? I do care. But nothing's wrong, okay? No. It bloody well isn't okay. It isn't okay at all. I can't believe you're gonna do this. I really can't. Look, I told you, it's just one after work with the team. It's been a tough day. It's been a hard week. Sod it, it's been a rubbish year. It's been a rubbish couple of years. It's only one. One and the rest. Do you have any idea how much you hurt me when you do this? All because you want to fit in with the work colleagues you can't bloody stand anyway. You're so unbelievably selfish. You really are. I can't believe you'll place having only one above me. I fucking hate you sometimes. Honestly, I don't even know why I bother. You fucking hate me. If you only knew the half of it, you have no idea what it feels like to fucking hate me. I'm only having one. And if the mood takes me, I'll have another one for you as well. And then one for everyone else while I'm at it. I'm going into the pub now. Bye. Whatever. You fucking pig.
Appreciative of where he was and those who were around. Secure. soon to learn I was not so alone. 2 others akin to me, twin girls, timid, though friendly and joyful. The mindfully introduced, then carefully enforced guidelines of interaction and rules for behaviour and conduct. Grew I there fun-loving, excited by my imagination, the exploration and discovery, ever brave and adventurous in my domain, not overtly academic, enjoyed very particular things. Books, drawings, toys. Let's make it real, I'd encourage, assuming that by taking mashed potatoes into a treehouse would add a layer of realness to our game, eager to show off my prowess climbing trees, carrying logs of wood, riding our donkey bareback, taking time to look around and notice how the air was moving. I always noticed how I could feel myself growing in time, how a tree seemed to acknowledge my growth. The only thing you need is an imagination. Imagination is life. Could I have been more balanced and benefited from a greater mix of the other faculties available to us? Sure. But none that would see me believe I could simply start up my mental engine, apply the right quantity of imaginative substance, and set off in whichever direction I decided to set my course to follow. Here's the thing. Seldom did I ever concern myself with how much energy I would expend. In fact, never was I happier than when applying my practicality to realizing the finely honed image I had crafted in my mind. I was also able to effectively convey my excitement and passion when explaining my vision to others. In review, one has to admit that attempting to navigate one's life in such a manner is undeniably risky. Indeed, fraught with risk, and one might add, not a little exhausting. While certainly being exhilarating, it had its share of hazards. So what was it all for? In analysis, it was a continual attempt to achieve, and more accurately, undeniably to do so.
Everything is concrete. The substance that held the bricks of the children's home together, the paving slabs and the curbs the girls walked on to get to school, the colour of the clouds in the sky, the drops of rain that fall and land on Maddie's uncovered head, the floor beneath me now. Maddie wasn't just my best friend. She was my whole world. The only thing I've known. That's hard for you to understand, I'm sure. See, everyone needs an imaginary friend. That's the first thing Bert said to me after I walked in and introduced myself. He's right. We're essential in helping our humans as they go through their darkest times. The problem is that they don't need us forever. Either the dark times pass, or they grow up and they forget about us, and then what? Maddie was a scared 6-year-old when we first met. She'd just been placed in her first children's home. Homes are frightening places when you're 6. But then she found me. And she wasn't frightened anymore. My existence only matters because of hers. Even the air conditioning fluid wants to get out of this wasteland. I have to decide whether to stay here tonight or not. One of Maddie's social workers once said, when you've got nowhere to go, you might as well be better off staying where you are. Like I have a choice. Why has Maddie abandoned me when I need her the most? I wish she was 6 again. Is everything concrete?
Sometimes I'd sit there and I'd think, why me? Couldn't God pick anyone else but me? But then I realised I have a special gift, that there is nobody on earth like me. Now I admit it's hard for me to read the words that I can see when they're all jumbled on the page. But now I know the reason why. It's no surprise. I know that I can't always spell, but that doesn't make me stupid, because I know what I'm saying. So don't you mock my spelling. This is a story I'm telling to listen. I'm different and there's nothing I can do about it. And even if there was, I wouldn't change a thing, because I wouldn't be me. So I am going to shout about it. About the joy that being different can bring. So stand up straight and stand up tall. And laugh at all the names they call. Dare to be different, set yourself free, and you'll find that you're special like me. And I always knew, yep, I always knew that I am special, I am unique.
Bobby is the best person ever. She's so kind and just a wonderful human being. And yeah, she's just so enthusiastic about just art and creativity and what people, the different perspectives that people can bring to the medium of writing. She's so open to it. And I think as someone who is leading workshops, that's like the best thing.
She's great. She's been super supportive and just an all-round like lovely person. Also like helpful, like reaching out, really easy to contact. Definitely like hardworking. She's just put in so much effort and been there to support us throughout. So yeah, it's been great to meet her and to get to know her.
Poppy's great. She kind of her mind's very expansive, and she's able to grasp what we're saying, and she's also given us a lot to build around and build on. Yeah.
Poppy's been incredible. Like I said, it's been really great to do kind of work with a new facilitator, someone that I've not come across, and someone who comes from a slightly different background to me, so much more from the theatrical side of things and the performance side of things. And so I think her take on how to start with the exercises and what they mean and where they can push the writing has been incredible. And also the external facilitators that she brought in and worked with, for me, worked really well. And the kind of different approaches, the kind of the co-facilitation with Jack was really good, but then stepping back the following week, and that just, yeah, it's all been great to have, yeah, those range of approaches, but also feel kind of held and supported and like a well-structured program. And then, you know, bringing in the kind of quality of directors and actors at the end as well for the performances. She's, you know, that's just a fantastic thing.
Poppy's an actual legend. She's lovely. She's got a lot of insight into things. She really, really knows her stuff. She's just an amazing lady. It doesn't matter how good or bad you are at the thing, she's going to find a way to get you doing it. And that's an amazing quality to have as a person. It really is.
I want to thank Poppy for giving up her time to do this. It's been really great. She's been really great with everybody and very understanding. And also I want to thank Led as well, because this is obviously all been put together by yourself as well. It's been brilliant working with you and meeting you. So thank you very much.
So thank you very much, Ed and Led and Poppy and the whole team and the amazing actors and directors. This has just been an awesome experience for me, and I'm really privileged to have been involved.
Thank you very much, Poppy, and thank you, Ed, for the opportunity. Thank you for sorting this all out and all the hard work you've put in for us. It's been great to get to know you both. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you, Poppy. You were great, and I'm sure you will do well with any kind of similar endeavours. And thank you, Led. Much appreciated for inviting me and being able to host us. And it's been great. Thank you.
It's been a brilliant few weeks, and truthfully, I'm going to miss it. So thank you so much. It's been a blast. I've really, really enjoyed myself. Thank you. And I want to thank Led Creative as well. They let me jump in at the 11th hour. I knew nothing about what was happening until sort of like, I think it was the day before or something like that. And they just let me jump in, which I really appreciate as well. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Really had a good time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to Poppy and to Led for putting together this workshop. It really has been wonderful. And I'm super grateful to have been part of it. So yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Poppy, and thank you, Led. Much appreciated.